Hello dear students, this is our third video regarding the eye and the camera, how do we see? And in this video we will solve some related exercises. This is the first exercise. You have this figure, they are asking us to describe the adjacent figure. Before reading how would be describing the adjacent figure, let's observe here. What do we observe? We observe here a tree. We see here light, okay, light passing, here cornea, liquid, pupil, lens, liquid, and here we have image of the tree. It's inverted image formed at the retina. As the lens is a convex lens, so it forms real and inverted image at the retina. So what we are seeing here, we will write it in a paragraph. This is the meaning of describe. Everything we are seeing here should be written in a paragraph. So we say the tree reflects light irregularly. As the tree is an opaque object and it's a rough opaque object, so it can reflect light irregularly. So the first sentence, the tree reflects light irregularly. Thus, the reflected light enters the eye through the cornea. So the first layer, transparent layer, is the cornea. The reflected light enters the eye through the cornea, passing through the liquid, then pupil, then enters the lens after the pupil, that in turns produce real and inverted image of the tree on the retina after traversing the liquid. So this lens, it will produce real inverted image of the tree on the retina. Inverted and real مقلوبة. Okay, وحقيقية real and inverted image on the retina after passing through the liquid. This is the liquid and this is here the retina. Again, the last time, read with me. The tree reflects light irregularly. Thus, the reflected light enters the eye through the cornea, passing through the liquid, then the pupil, then enters the lens, that in turns produce real and inverted image of the tree on the retina after traversing the liquid. Let's see. So we have this object, this is the tree. The reflected light will enters through the cornea, so enters through the cornea, passing through the liquid, then the pupil, then enters the lens, that in turn produce real and inverted image of the tree on the retina, but this happens after traversing the liquid. Second question. Compare between the eye and the camera concerning the process of capturing images. Here we see a tree and here we see the eye. Here we see another tree, the same tree, and here we see a camera. What do we have here to compare between eye and retina? What are similarities or differences, if present, between eye and retina? Let's start. First of all, here we have a convex lens, and here also we have convex lens. This convex lens, it produces real and inverted image of the small also image of the tree. Similarly, the convex lens in the camera, it also produces real and inverted image of the tree. This image is formed on the film, whereas here this image is formed on the retina. Okay, let's start comparing. Both eye and camera receives the light reflected irregularly from the tree. What's the meaning of this sentence? Both receives light reflected irregularly. This means that the camera cannot capture the air. We cannot see the air, for example, but we can see objects like the tree, opaque objects that reflect light irregularly clearly. They can be seen very clear. Okay? So, both eye and camera receives light reflected irregularly from the tree. Also, both eye and camera have convex lenses, here and here, that produce real and inverted image of the tree on the retina, here on the retina and the film respectively. Question number 3. Describe with justification the following figure. Here we can see eye. Here this is the iris, the blue. Here the pupil. And the outside layer is the cornea. Outside layer. Transparent layer. Here we have the iris, the blue, the pupil, it's enlarged, and the outside is the cornea. In bright light, we see the pupil like this, whereas in dim light, we see the pupil bigger. Okay, how can we describe with justification the following figure? We say in bright light, the pupil is diminished in size for less light to enter through it. So the pupil is very small, diminished inside for bright light to enter. Otherwise, we will feel painful. We will have pain in our eyes if we have bright light entering through enlarged pupil. So it's diminished in size for bright light to enter through it. Whereas in dim light here, very dim light, approximately darkness, okay, the pupil is enlarged in size for more light to enter through it for the person to see properly. So here the pupil is enlarged in size for more light to enter through it so that the person can see properly.